Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. The trouble for any artist can be dealing with expectations. Expectations from publishers, audience, or even oneself. That lies at the surface for Jeffrey Wright's character in American Fiction. It's in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Writer-director Cord Jefferson is making his feature film debut and couldn't have gotten a better leading actor than the sublime Jeffrey Wright as Thelonious Ellison, who goes by the nickname Monk. Monk is a college professor and writer who was asked to take a leave of absence after debate regarding word choices from a black teacher to his white students caused controversy. He's told that he's on edge, and Monk heads back to his hometown of Boston to deal with a family tragedy. Now, on top of the family issues, he's told by his publisher to write a black book, a book similar to that of Issa Rae's character, Santara Golden, whose books use more explosive language. Now, this is not his style, but he uses this family grief and trauma to then write a new book under a pseudonym that is full of racially charged language, violence, and tough, edgy tones. Now, he sees this as a big joke, but publishers grab onto it quickly, thinking that it's the next best book, ready to win all the awards. The film also stars Sterling K. Brown as Monk's brother and Tracy Ellis Ross as his sister. Now, it's easy to see why American Fiction won the Audience Award at the Toronto International Film Festival and then won Best Picture at the Twin Cities Film Festival. Cord Jefferson wrote and directed it, adapting it from the novel Erasure by Percival Everett. The film comes at a time when art, culture, and entertainment is held under a microscope of how individuals are portrayed and who is then writing for these voices. Cord Jefferson has a really potent opening with that classroom scene, which then immediately tells us everything that we need to know about Monk, and yet there's still so much that we're about to explore with this character. He's at a crisis stage in his life where he's distanced himself from his family due to his work, and now he's forced to examine those choices in terms of the roles that he's been playing in his personal life with his family, and then in his professional life. The books that he wants to write are not what is expected of him as a black author. He doesn't even like how they're shelved at the bookstore. There's a really comedic nature to watching Jeffrey Wright really thoughtfully navigate this character and his grumpiness toward the world. He laments how readers just want easy entertainment. He thinks he's subtle when others are not. And the story really kicks into high gear when Monk starts to write his black book, and we see the story come out on screen. Now, as publishers and a voting committee get wind of the new book, the absurdity of it all just sinks Monk further down this mental spiral. He's told that it's raw and real when nothing is real about it. There's a really strong bite to the commentary at hand with how Cord Jefferson handles this material. It's played like satire, with its look at black stereotypes, tropes, and what's considered an authentic voice. But I know that for some watching this, it may not feel like satire at all. Jeffrey Wright balances Monk so well at keeping him always fighting for his voice without ever totally losing it as a character. Sterling K. Brown is memorable as Monk's gay brother who also has a checkered past. American Fiction is a movie about family and art. And it's not just calling voice to the literary world, but also the film world, when Monk's book is sold to a young white producer. The film is layered, with Cord Jefferson knowing just the right tempo at which to tell this story, and the explosive nature inside of Monk. Cord Jefferson is clearly showing his voice as a filmmaker and storyteller, and I'm already looking forward to his next film. I'm giving American Fiction 4.5 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other movie reviews and some celebrity interviews. I'd love for you to go see American Fiction in the theater. Paul's Trip to the Movies is brought to you by Imagine Theaters. Tickets are now on sale for American Fiction, The Holdovers, Wonka. The Color Purple opens on Christmas. I know you're going to love these movies, so go get tickets today. Follow them on social media at ImagineMN. And Tickets are now on sale for my movie series, Paul McGuire Grimes Presents. Coming up December 17th, I'm going to be showing Meet Me in St. Louis, the Judy Garland classic, so come see it back on the big screen. I do a discussion after every screening, so let's talk about this movie, why it's so good, and we're going to take this into the new year too. So coming up January 28th is All the President's Men. February is Doctor Strangelove, and then in March, it's Good Will Hunting. So get tickets today. Like I said, follow them on social media at ImagineMN. I would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching my review of American Fiction. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.